Hi. Data interpretation is considered as one of the most important and largest section for all the MBA entrance exams. The one who finds a better way to get through all the DI questions within given time can end up with the good result as compared to those who don't. So in this video, we will see how to deal with such particular DI questions effectively in order to reduce your time, because saving every second will help you in the exam. So what I will suggest is, first, never jump directly to the question before analyzing what data has been given to you. Once you understand the data properly, it won't be that hard to solve the question. And the second is, don't be so much dependable of the shortcuts. Develop your concepts. I will always recommend concepts over the shortcuts. So let's take an example.
Let's see what we have here. This is simple line graph, shows profit percent for different companies A and B from 2011 to 2016, right? And the second thing, the formula given here is not really going to help us, and we are not going to use that formula. So what we will do, we'll consider your expenditure always as 100%. And this is basic info, that is what we are going to need, nothing else. All right, accordingly we'll be solving all the questions. Now the first question is, if the expenditure of company B in 2014 was 200 crores, what was its income? Expenditure is given as 200 crore, and we need to calculate income for company B in 14 is given as 20%. So your profit, after adding your profit to your expenditure, income will be 120%. Now your only job is, if you observe, this is getting double, so this has to be twice to get your required answer, that is 240. If the income of the two companies in 2012 were equal, what was the ratio of their expenditure? Expenditure of A to expenditure of B will be equal to, income is already given us, like both are equal, so we don't have to calculate, don't have to write it here actually, but to understand this properly, let us take it as I, both has to be I. Alright, so income of A into 100 divided by profit percent. Profit percent of A in 2012 is given as 135%, so this will be 135. Same for company B, that is 100 by 130. After rewriting this, we will get 130 divided by 135, which will be 26 by 27, right? A, your answer. But we are not going to use these many steps. What we are going to observe here, to calculate your expenditure ratios for any such type of question, if you observe properly, expenditure of A is inversely proportional to its income. This is nothing but your income, and this expenditure of B is inversely proportional to the income of B. So when they are inversely proportional to their respective expenditures, what we are going to write here, 1 by 35 and 1 by 30, which will be 130 by 135. For better understanding, you can directly go for these steps. So next one is, if the ratio of profit of company A and B in 2015 is 2:3, then find the ratio of their income in the same year. Alright, so we'll find out. We'll start with profit only. How do we calculate profit? The profit of A for company A in 2015 is, for company A is 50%, that is 50% of expenditure of A divided by 35% of B is equal to given as 2:3. From this we can easily calculate expenditure of A to expenditure of B. That is, so once we get this, the ratio of their respective expenditures, we can easily get their ratio of income. All we need to do is income, so expenditure into profit percent for A was 50, that is 150%, divided by into respective profit percent for B, that is 135. This is 10, this is 9, this is 3, this will go for 2. 14 by 27. C will be your answer. So this is how we are going to actually solve the questions to reduce your time, to save your time, because every second is matter, as I already said in the beginning of this video. So I hope this helps. If you find this difficult to understand, kindly refer to the basic videos and practice accordingly.